Hey guys, you're watching the Designs to Desire channel, where together we'll make this world look more desirable one design at a time. Today I want to share with you some logo design strategies that I've come across for achieving the perfect logo design. If you haven't seen my previous videos on my logo design process, links are in the description section below, or you can click here. Otherwise, let's begin. A logo is essentially a visual representation of a brand that's supposed to represent so much more than its visual interpretation. Of course, there are different types of logos. Ones that are icons, like Red Cross or Apple, or icons that are purely abstract, like the Nike swoosh or the Twitter bird. Logos that are purely typographic, so they're simply written out in a simple typeface, like Google does, where it doesn't have an icon associated with it. And sometimes a logo will have a hidden message. These ones are my favorite. Like the arrow in FedEx or the arrow in Amazon that goes from A to Z. At the end of this video, I'm going to reveal some really cool, famous logos that have hidden messages behind them and of ones that you likely didn't know about. So be sure not to miss that at the end of this video, as it's not only going to be really awesome, but it can also provide you some really great inspiration for your logo designs. Alright, so what makes a logo design successful? Well, a logo must be memorable. We're constantly surrounded and exposed to so many different brands and logos throughout our day, so it's so important that a logo stands out and is memorable. Timing does play a factor in this one, where an established brand logo will definitely be more memorable than a logo for a startup company, for example, due to the simple fact that the logo from the established company was simply just viewed more and is more well known. It's our job as designers to design logos that will intrigue people, resonate with them, and make it easy for people to remember it. And this ties into the next one, which is a logo must be simple. Remember, less in quantity is more in quality. As a huge fan of minimalist design, I love this one. Most of the time when one encounters a logo, they only view it for just a few seconds. Unfortunately, most people don't take hours or even minutes to just sit and stare at a logo. So logos are generally viewed fairly quickly. Therefore, you want your logo design to be quite simple so that people will easily recognize and remember it. Also, a logo must be lasting. Your goal should be to design a logo that will be timeless. When logos are redesigned, it's typically due to the fact that their existing logo has become outdated. So try to avoid using current design trends when you're designing your logo, so that your client can potentially use this logo for the rest of the company's existence. Make it everlasting. And then a logo must be versatile and flexible. It must create the same impact in any size. Verify if the logo works when it's really small, like on a business card, or when it's blown up at a very large size, like on a banner. Flip the logo upside down, look at it at an angle, place it on a dark background, place it on a light background, add some text like a tagline. If it has a tagline, remove it to see it on its own. Basically, you want to see it in any different type of scenario. And if it still holds up, then you likely have a successful logo. So I hope you now feel more comfortable with how to achieve an awesome logo design for either your client or if you're designing a logo for your own brand. I want to leave you with some logo design inspiration. There's a really cool interactive guide that Design Hill put together, which contains a whole bunch of famous logos along with an explanation about their hidden meanings. Link is below, but here are some of my favorites. Here's the Toblerone logo. Did you know that there is a bear formed in some of the negative space in the mountain? Do you see it now? The company is from a mountain city called Bern in Switzerland. And yes, you can see the letters from Bern in the name of Toblerone as well. Pretty neat, huh? Then there's Sony Vaio. This logo represents the integration of an analog and digital technology, with the VA in Vaio representing an analog wave and the IO, also in Vaio, representing a digital binary code. Very cool. I've known about the hidden message of this next one, but every time I see it, it still amazes me. So it's the Tour de France logo. Can you spot the rider? The logo subtly depicts a bicycle rider. So the yellow circle that you see is the front of the wheel, and the O in Tour is the back wheel. The R is the rider's body, which is hunched over, and the dot is the rider's head. If you didn't know about these hidden messages before, I'm sure you'll see them every time you look at these logos from now on. Let me know which ones you like best in the comment section below. And finally, if you haven't seen my previous video on my logo design process, where I go into each step in detail, link is in the description section below, or you can click here. And I also have a video where I implement this process into a real life client example. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your awesome friends. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.